Tonight, under the light of the pink micromoon in Libra, we gather in sacred space to seek divine balance, truth, and communion. We open our hearts to the subtle, the beautiful, the wide. We invoke fairness in our lives and in the world. We call forth clarity in relationships and grace in transformation. To begin, face east. Guardian of the East, Raphael, healer and messenger. Bring clarity, harmony of thought, and the breath of inspiration. Bring your luminous golden yellow light to shine upon our path. Breathe upon us in clarity of thought and healing communication. Inhale and see a radiant bolt of bright yellow light shooting towards you from the east, entering your heart center. Inhale it. Feel Raphael surround you in protective air. Raphael clears the air so you can focus. Turn 90 degrees to face south. Guardian of the South, Michael, protector and purifier, bring courage, passion, and strength in balance with wisdom. Bring your powerful ruby red flame of divine courage. Invite your courage and passion tempered with wisdom within us. See and inhale a surge of fiery red light rushing in from the south, entering your solar plexus. Breathe it in, feel it, instill courage, divine power, spiritual protection flowing into your being. Strength pouring into your core. Michael's sword clears the path so you can receive. Face west. Guardian of the West, Gabriel. Bring the waters of intuition, emotional truth, and purification of heart. Bring your flowing electric blue light to guide us. Flow through us with intuition and emotional depth. Visualize and inhale a calming wave of electric blue light flowing in from the west, directly into your throat and heart. Feel emotional peace, intuitive guidance, and sacred message flowing in. Gabriel embraces you in divine one, so you can be in peace. Face north to Maria, guardian of the north. Maria, bring grounded beauty in structure and connection to divine justice and time. Bring your grounding emerald green light of deep remembrance. Ground us in stability and the beauty of divine justice. Imagine and inhale a grounding electric green light from the north, spiraling in to your root chakra and feet. Feel yourself fully grounded, supported, and stable in the arms of Mother Gaia. Rael stands strong behind you, grounding you in foundational strength and rejuvenating. Seal the space before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right hand, Michael. On my left hand, Ariel. Feel their presence surrounding us in sacred circle of light. A temple of light, protection, and activation. We invoke and call upon the great powerful Aries from the high places of spirit and flame. We call upon the sacred Ram God, guardian of this cycle, Aries, the firstborn of the zodiac, the initiator of life. Come forth, noble teacher, walk before us and within us once again as our guide and protector on this journey toward higher balance and harmony. Allow yourself to soften in the space between breaths, between each thought. Let the light of the full moon gently descend into your crown, illuminating the path ahead. Before you, visualize a dreamlike landscape forming a meadowy mist, aglow in silver moonlight. The air is cool and fragrant, touched with the scent of the sweet phlox flower, lavender and white blooms carpet the earth and the meadow before, like a soft celestial art. Each blossom holds the signature of renewal, gentle, and the unfolding beauty of new beginning. As you step barefoot into the sacred feet of phlox flower, the ground beneath you is cool, soft, and pulsing with life. Tiny beads of dew cling to each blade of grass, shimmering like tiny stars under the micro, luminous and small, yet powerful in presence. To one side of the meadow lies a still pool of water, so calm and clear that it reflects the full pink moon perfect. The water ripples only slightly, as if responding your presence, inviting you to see inside yourself through the lens of inner peace and reflection. Now, through the mist, in the blossom, the presence stirred. You hear it before you see it. the soft crunch of grass, the delicate clink of horn on stone. Out from the veil of the mist steps a magnificent ram, noble in other world. It shimmers to the coat with subtle hues of gold and rose, as if dusted with stardust. Its curved horns spiral like ancient galaxies, etched with luminous sigils that pulse gently with firelight from within. This is Aries, our sacred god, the living embodiment of will, renewal, courage, and divine leadership. He gazes at you with warm, intelligent eyes. There is no aggression here, only sovereignty, an invitation. He bows his head slightly in greeting, and the mist parts further around him, revealing a path lined with wild phlox, opening toward the circle of crystal skulls beyond. The ram does not speak with words. Instead, you feel his message within your heart, transmitted in pulses of warmth, strength, and trust. Come, he says, without speaking. Walk this path of beauty, rebirth, and melt. Let the earth nourish you, the stars guide you, and your heart show you the way. I am here to walk beside you, to show you the courage that blooms gently from within, not as force, but as sovereign presence. With each step you take beside him, the meadow seems to glow brightly, even more. You begin to feel your inner alignment rising, like the first bloom of spring from the cold of earth. Guided by this ram of celestial fire, yet tempered by the soft glow of the moon and the fragrant flowers that dance around your ankle. The mist begins to shimmer and shift, and ahead you see a circle of 13 crystal skulls, and the radiant arrival of the Venusian beings, waiting to share their messages of harmony, insight, and balance. Following the luminous ram guide, whose golden glow lights the way, beneath the Libra full moon, phlox blooming with their colors shifting, soft pink, lavender to icy blue, depending on how the moon catches them. This flower is sacred to this night, carries the energy of renewal, of gentle emergence, of beauty blossoming from within. Each step among them feels like a softening of your soul. To your left, you see a still, winding stream, and upon it glide swan, their feathers glowing beneath the star, white and black and silvery. They embody grace, loyalty, and divine partnership. Reminders of the power found in gentleness and truth. You walk in silence, held in serenity. Up ahead, something ancient stirred. A great marble archway rises from the earth, tall and wide, adorned with symbols of scales, roses, stars, and crystal glyphs. This is the threshold of the Temple of Balance. The ram bows to you once more, and you step forward. Crossing the archway, you enter the mirror hall, a corridor of gleaming crystal mirrors that rise around you like ancient guardians. Each one reflects a different part of who you are. Some mirrors show your joy, your gifts, your beauty. Others reveal your shadow, your fear, your past wounds. But none are here to judge, only to reflect, so you may see clearly. But then two mirrors stand before you, glowing brighter than the rest. As you stand between them, one on your left, one on your right. On the left, your emotional self, raw and vulnerable, filled with love, longing, suffering, intuition, and memory. The first mirror reflects your emotional self, how you see, how you respond when your heart is full or aching, how you love, how you cry, how you need, and how you give. On the right, your logical self, steady and sharp, with clear lines, structure, decisions, boundaries, and discernment. You see your decisions, your boundaries, your patterns, your reason, your ability to protect and problem solve. You gaze deeply into both of them. What do you notice? Do they support each other? Or do they tug in different directions? Where have you favored one and ignored the other? What part of you needs more compassion, more clarity? Pause here and look deep. What do you notice? Do these aspects of yourself walk in harmony, or has one led too long without the other? What wants to be acknowledged? reintegrated, forgiven, or simply honored. Breathe in, allow a quiet realignment to occur. Take a deep breath in and merge the insight of these reflections into your the wild phlox flower energy flows through you now, softening those sharp edges, bringing grace to mind and tender courage to heart. Breathe it in and feel it in your soul, seeping into your crystalline core. A door of light opens at the far end of the mirror hall, and at its center is a circle of 13 crystal skulls awaiting, each a glowing emissary of wisdom, love, and peace, carved from luminous stones, rose quartz, obsidian, amethyst, clear quartz, citrine, and in the center of the circle sits a master crystal skull from Aztlan, one of the 13, carved of lapis lazuli, a living library of truth, clarity, and inner vision. Its blue and gold surface hums with starlight. You feel it activating your third eye and throat chakra and preparing you to see deeply and speak truth with grace. As you step into the circle, the skulls begin to resonate in harmony, tuning your body, mind, and spirit. Each one offers something. One brings a memory forward for healing. Another shows you a soul contract nearing completion. One infuses you with the energy of kindness and boundary, self-care and service, and clarity and connection. A voice rises, perhaps from the skull, perhaps from your higher self. How do you interact with others? Are your connections mutually supportive? Do you listen deeply, feel fully, and act mindfully? Where might you be out of alignment with others, with yourself, or with the divine? Just let these questions land softly in your heart as the resonance deepens. And suddenly from above, a spiraling column of light descends from the sky, shimmering with rose, gold, silver, and violet hue. From the radiant doorway, Venusian star beings emerge, tall, graceful, their luminous forms emanating harmony, empathy, and timeless beauty. Their eyes carry the soft light of distant stars and deep compassion. One steps forward, a Venusian priestess, cloaked in starlight. She smiles, and you feel a wave of calm, clarity, and knowing wash over. Without words, she transmits a message directly into your heart. You are a living bridge between worlds, within yourself and among others. Let grace guide you. Let fairness be your compass. Let love shape your truth, and truth shape your boundary. Feel her light settle into your being. Confidence bloom alongside compassion, anchoring balance within. The 13 crystal skulls of Aztlan begin to glow. The central skull, carved from lapis lazuli, pulses with deep indigo light. Crystalline voice ring with it. Speak your truth with love. Listen with the heart of the divine. Live in the right relation with yourself, with others, and with the greater whole. Suddenly, a swan glides through the marble hall, luminous beneath the moonlight, glowing softly, wings outstretched. It bows, then leads you into a nearby reflecting pool, fed by still, glowing water. With reverence, you step your lower half into the pool, and as you do, you feel a gentle release. All energetic cords of imbalance and overextension of justice begin to dissolve in the moonlit water. The pool glows around, a baptism of starlight and grace. You step fully into the moonlit water and rise around you. It begins to shift. The stillness of the pool hums as it rises with cosmic intelligence. Each ripple moves like liquid starlight, flowing not just around your body, but through your very being, cleansing the threads of imbalance, distortion, and the outdated and the water shines silver, violets, gold, rose, crystalline blue, washing away not only your story, but the distortion around. You are no longer standing in the pool. You are being baptized by the stars themselves, anointed in the sacred light of healing grace. Feel it gently filling every space within, where confusion once lived. It flows into every place where old stories linger, softening their edge. You feel yourself remembering a long forgotten truth. You were never broken. You were always becoming. In this moment, the water reveals not just who you are, but who you are becoming. And visions open within, not as fantasy, but as soul memory of the future. You see yourself in aligned relationships, rooted in respect and mutual care. You feel sovereignty without separation, love without losing self. You witness a future guided by grace, fairness, forgiveness, and balance. Within you and across the world, you see a world where grace is the foundation of power, where justice is not vengeance, but healing, where boundaries are not walls, but bridges of clarity. See yourself living in a light. You're living in your truth, living in your heart, on your path, and walking hand in hand. Feel your personal world and the planetary field harmonize. The rhythms of your life coming into balance with the tides of the earth, the cosmic song of Venus, and the sacred pulse of the universe. You see a collective harmony evolving, guided by beauty and balance, not chaos or fear. You see diplomats of peace, not only on stages, but in households, workplaces, gardens, community circles. People just like you, acting as anchors of fairness, creativity, truth, and listening. See yourself as a way show of this path, a bridge between the stars and Mother Earth. The glowing water around you sings this into your bone, and it becomes gold in your bone, light in your breath, truth in your heart, compassion in your words. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly what the world needs right now. A final wave of grace moves through you. Karmic echoes are released. Contracts dissolve. Soul paths renew. You feel the threads of past karma gently released from this life and past life. Contracts complete. Old echoes honored and dissolved. The moon high above, reflecting this clearing with a silver tear of light that ripples across the surface of the water, christening you and cleansing. You are not burdened by your past. You are crowned by your becoming. And as the water is still, the moonlight reflects on the water's surface, and the swan bows to you, signaling your completion. Our ram guide, Aries, reappeared at the edge of the meadow, waiting silent. You are changed, not remade, but remember. Ready to live from balance, beauty, and sovereign truth. The water still, the moonlight wrapping around you. You rise with grace, return, transform. Back beneath the dome of the Temple of Balance, the air is soft with the scent of the wild phlox flower. The Venusian star beings approach once more, radiant with compassion, their presence calm and their silent transmission enters your own. Let fairness guide your work, grace guide your action, and balance shape your relationships. Bring beauty into the everyday. Above, a gentle rain of starlight begins, infusing your field with clarity, harmony, and peace. The 13 crystal skulls of Aztlan glow around you, and the lapis lazuli master skull in the center speaks. See with truth, speak with clarity, trust your path, honor your rhythm. You feel this crystalline wisdom settling into your being, anchoring the sacred into your daily life, in how you love, how you listen, how you choose to show up. Your breath deepens, the temple begins to fade into light. You walk once more through the moonlit meadow. The ram watches silently from the path, nodding in quiet blessing. Now we close the space and we thank and give gratitude to the archangels, our ram spirit guide, the swan, the phlox wildflower, and all the guides who have shared their light with us tonight. The Venusians and all. We are many, we are one. We are forever united in love. We thank the archangels and release the direction. In the north, Archangel Uriel, keeper of wisdom, guardian of the earth. We thank you and release you with peace. Allow the green light to fade. In the west, Archangel Gabriel, messenger of truth, divine guardian of water. We thank you and release you with love. Notice the blue light fade to the west. To Archangel Michael in the south, sword of light, guardian of fire. We thank you and release you with strength. Watch the red light fade. And in the east, to Archangel Raphael, healer of the heart, guardian of it. We thank you and release you with gratitude. See the yellow light fade. Above, divine presence. Below, sacred earth. Within, eternal flame. Seal the space with intention. Our circle is now open, but never broken. The balance that we have received remains within us. So mote be in this eternal now moment, forever and ever. And so it is.